Hey, this is Don from N2itive, and we are here today with E3 tuning, and we're going to talk about N2itive products, what we offer, what makes them different, and why they should really be on your top list of suspension products that you would put on your Tesla. So actually, I started this company in 2019. Officially, and the reason it came to be was because I had a 2012, very early 2012 Tesla Model S, and I loved the car, but it would wear out the inside tires super fast. And at that time, there was really no product on the market that was very good at solving the problem. So I thought, well, I don't want to get rid of the car, so maybe I can develop my own arm. And the more I started to think about it, I thought, you know what, I bet a lot of other people would really benefit from this as well. So I created some 3D renderings, came up with an idea for the arm, which was not this arm, it was a different one. Made some 3D renderings and I put them out on a couple different Tesla Facebook groups. And before you know it, I had a bunch of people saying, hey, can you make those for me? I'll pay you up front for them or whatever. So before you know it, I had a ton of people throwing me money that didn't even know me and wanted these arms. And so I started producing them. And it took a while to begin with, but eventually we managed to get a bunch of them out there, and N2itive was basically born. So we started off with Camber arms, which is again a different model than this, and then we moved on to toe arms. And then I think what really put us on the map was our lowering links. So ever since I was a kid, I've always been really heavily into mechanics, and my parents would give me a toy, and I wasn't so interested in playing with the toy, but I want to know how it works, so I'd take it apart. And of course, I was too young to really realize how to put it back together. But anyways, I learned, that's how I learned mechanics, very hands-on. This was way before computers. When I was in high school, I got into auto shop, and just mechanics itself became a very important part of my life. And so when I wanted to create this arm, it was easy enough to, get the measurements and everything. And then I actually hired an engineer who could put it into 3D for me, and we could do what's called a finite element analysis, which is basically a virtual simulation of how the arm would perform under stress. And of course, we want to make sure it's at least as strong as Tesla's, which at that time was pretty easy because their arms were not very well thought out at the early models. So we started off developing products for the Model S and X, and then we moved on to the lowering links, and then we moved on to Model 3 and Y stuff, and now of course we've got the later 2021 and later Tesla Model S and X Plaid and long range. What really put us on the map was the RSX lowering links, and we started off with RSX1, made some improvements, moved on to RSX2, and then we decided we would fix the one request that kept coming in, which was the clips. RSX1 and 2 were both required retaining clips to make it sure that they don't pop off, and RSX3 we decided to make them clipless. So we did that by using a flexible polyurethane insert on each end here. So you just pop them on, they come pre-greased, and that's it, they're done, they're stuck. And what you can do when you get the links is you can use the included 1.5 millimeter Allen wrench, back it off about a turn and a half, and then you can start with some setting that you want to start with. Like for example, most guys start with like something like a -5. So you can line up the -5 on the neck with 0.0 on the sleeve right here. This is called the sleeve. And once you got that locked in, you can tighten this down. And so the way I'm going to tighten it, I've got it here where it's basically not moving. I give it a little more twist and that's it. I don't want to wrench it down too hard because you'll either strip the threads or you'll strip the hex. And then from there you can put them in your car and see if you like that height. And if not, you don't have to take them off again. You can make the adjustment in the car, but this time, again, you'll back it off about a turn and a half. Now you can make all the adjustment from the sleeve. So you just rotate the sleeve while the link is in place, and then see if you like it, lock it down when you're done, and you're finished. Basically, you just do that on all four, and you're good to go. The front ones, you don't even have to remove the wheels. The front ones, you can just jack the car up to the highest position on your air suspension. You can reach your hand over the top of the tire, make your adjustment, and you're good. The back ones, you have to remove the wheel. So the lowering links don't work with coils. This will only work with air suspension. So right now you can only get this for the Model S and X. If Tesla decides that they are going to start adding air suspension to their 3s and Ys, which I wouldn't doubt, then you'll be able to use these or a similar version of this for your Model 3 or Y. This is the nickel-plated black version with the lifetime warranty. Looks really, really nice. And then we've got the more regular anodized red version here. Comes with a 6-year warranty, also really cool. One of the things that people really love about these links is their ease of adjustability. With other traditional links like this, you would need to make the adjustment and then you use 2 wrenches to lock down the jam nuts at the same time, and good luck trying to do that without changing the length of the link. It's very difficult. So the way we've changed it with just 1 Allen screw and the built-in scale has just made it kind of a no-brainer. And I think that's probably why the intuitive links have become the most popular ways to lower the Tesla Model S and X. All right, so next up on the list is the SXP2 control arms. These are for the 2021 and later Tesla Model S and X cars, and this version comes with a lifetime warranty and the built-in multi-alignment kit. Cool thing about this kit is if you're the type of guy that likes to track your car on the weekends, you can actually set up 2 or even more alignments simply by dialing it into the scale that we have on the side. So the way that would work is you would do the install, take the car to an alignment shop if it doesn't happen to be the same shop as the install, and you can have the tech set up the alignment settings that you would want for track, take a picture or write down the number on the scale that you have, and then do the same for the road setting. And now you know you can alternate between those 2 settings and you already know what your alignment is going to be at. Ideally, you would want to do that with the tow arms as well. We are coming out with the tow arms in a few months here, and that will have the scale on it as well for the lifetime warranty version. The other version we have, which I don't have in front of me, is the anodized version, which would be a more similar finish to this. This one will not have the scale, but still functions phenomenally and comes with a 6-year warranty. With the SXP2s, we've got dual spherical bushings on each side, and it comes with the 30mm crow's foot wrench for making the adjustment, which you don't have to have, but certainly makes it easier. All right, then we've got for the older Tesla S and X, 2012 to 2020, if you still have the vertical screen in your car, this is a pre-refreshed. You can use these camber arms and tow arms, which we're out of stock on, otherwise I'd show you. They come with a multi-alignment bracket, and also it functions as a consistent point for your ride height sensor. Traditionally, with an adjustable control arm on your Model S or X, if you change the length of the arm, then it changes the point between where the sensor connects and this axis here. And the problem with that is that throws off the computer, so now your car is going to be sitting at a different height. So what we did is we engineered a bracket that keeps this ball in the same exact position at all times, regardless of the length of the arm. And that's very important because now your Tesla will sit at the exact same ride height, regardless of how the alignment is. And that's one of the key things why you would definitely want intuitive arms on your car. The way this works for the adjustment is you loosen up this 8mm hex here and this T30 Torx here on this clamp. You get your crow's foot wrench underneath there, and you either extend or contract the arm until you've got the correct setting. And again, you can do the multi-alignment setting too. So if you wanted a different alignment for a track, you could record that here on the scale. And then of course one for street that would offer better tire wear you can record that as well and go back and forth between the two without having to go back to an alignment shop every time you want to change your alignment. So that's one of the really cool things about the N2itive SX2 arms and the SXP2 arms as well. Model 3 and Y. This is a camber arm for the Model 3 and Y, and this is our most fancy nickel-plated finish, which we do still have some of these in stock. We are going to be phasing that out, but it is really, really nice. Who knows? If we get enough requests, we may even keep it. But yeah, so this one is very simple adjustment. You've got two T30 Torx fasteners here that tighten down these clamps. You simply loosen these. You've got your 30 millimeter. Any 30 millimeter wrench will work on the 3 and Y stuff. These are much easier access. We don't include the wrench with the 3 and Y stuff, but you can use a 30 millimeter wrench or an adjustable wrench on the 3 and Y stuff, no problem. Set it how you want. Once you've got your alignment, lock it down. These are super simple. Really, really easy design on these. One of the cool things about N2itive products is we've got forged pieces. So this is forged, it's not CNC, so it's much stronger than CNC. Same with this. You can see the forge line here, and also of course on the SXP2s, it's all forged. So forged arms are great because they're stronger, and as a result you can use less material and make them lighter. Here's another example of our 3 and Y control arms. This is the toe arm, again forged. And this is anodized, 6-year warranty on these. Again, 2 T30 Torx screws for loosening the clamps, so you can make the adjustment. Don't forget to tighten those down when you're done with the alignment. Spherical bushing here. This connects to your knuckle. Okay, as far as surface finish options, as I mentioned before, we've got like the nickel-plated black right now. This is being phased out. We're gonna do an anodized black in replacement for this. So if you order the black version or the lifetime warranty version, it's either gonna come nickel plated or it's gonna come with the anodized matte black, which looks really cool. And the cool thing about the anodized matte black too is the white laser etch scale stands out really nicely. Other color options would be the traditional just clear or natural anodized finish. And then we've got a red also, which we're out of stock on, but it would look just like this or like this wrench here. So those are the 3 finishes that we offer. One of the things I've noticed with automotive products over the years is aesthetics always seems to be a very distant second to function. And most parts, they just get them to function, they throw them in a brown box. Hopefully they got some padding in there and they ship it out to you. But I wanted to really take it up a notch on that and make not just a product that's functional and easy to use, but also something that's very aesthetically appealing. And that's one of the things we've gotten a lot of praise on is that, I've had one customer say, it's a shame I have to put this underneath my car because it's such a nice product. I don't want it to get all dirty and nasty. So anyways, yeah, aesthetics is something that's very important to us. And also, the name N2itive has a lot to do with the way we want our products to function. And it should be very intuitive. It should be, you install it and it's easy to figure out. You should read the instructions, of course, but even if you don't, it should still be fairly intuitive to know how to use. Yeah, so one of the things we're working on right now is we've had a lot of customers call us who don't have Teslas. They've got like a BMW or Mercedes, and they'll say, hey, do you guys offer your lowering links for my particular car? And we've always said, no, we only make them for Tesla, but there's really no reason why we can't expand the lowering links for other cars. Yeah, the product we're working on next, I can't talk about yet, but it'll be amazing for sure. I think the thing that that I'm most excited about is the potential of developing a new type of wheel. And there's a few different ways we can go on that, but that'll be the shit right there. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, it's just, like, I've never seen anything like it before. Part of me is surprised nobody's done it, but if N2itive creates this new wheel, it's gonna be amazing. Definitely, we're gonna keep expanding. I mean, obviously Tesla's gonna keep expanding with their new cars. I know they got the Model 2 coming out and Cybertruck. So of course we'll continue to make parts for whatever they're coming out with, and creating some new wheels, I think, is just gonna be kind of the direction we're headed. I don't know, maybe we'll do a body kit or something like that. Some people have asked us, maybe partner up and do a body kit or something. We've just kind of put that on the back burner for now, but yeah, maybe we'll come up with something like that. Yeah, definitely for the Cybertruck, we're gonna come out with some suspension modifications for that. Once we get a little bit more familiar with where the Cybertruck could benefit. It's going to be sort of a different strategy with them, because they've got the four-wheel steering on that, so we'll have to see how we could contribute to make that an even better system. Yeah, I think if I was to say anything about N2itive and our products, we're continually trying to improve upon what we've done in the past. So like right now, for example, we're on our third, release of the lowering links, and each one has become like substantially better than the last. And we're doing the same thing with the control arms as well. So I guess I would want people to know, like, when you're buying N2itive products, know that you're not just buying something that took 15 minutes to engineer. You're buying from a company that is really committed to making the best engineered products that we can and continually improving on that. And you're also supporting a company that's going to innovate new, really cool shit. And I know sometimes people say, well, I don't want to buy that because it costs a little bit more than buying the cheap shit. But if you think more long-term, like, we're really going to be innovating some really cool stuff. So I would hope that you would support that, because that's the direction we're going. All right, so if you're interested in buying any of the N2itive products, you can do it through our website, which is n2itive.me, or of course you can buy it through our authorized dealers like E3 Tuning. E3 Tuning is a great e-commerce website. They specialize in body kits. They're moving pretty swiftly now into the EV world. So you can support them by going to e3tuning.com, and they've got our full line of products there as well. You can also follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We don't have TikTok yet, but we're working on that. Twitter or whatever. On Instagram, we're N2itive Designs. Facebook, I think we're just N2itive. And for E3 Tuning, you can follow them on pretty much any of the platforms under E3 Tuning. So if you guys have any questions or you want to see more videos like this, please let us know in the comments below. And that'll help us out, as well as encourage us to make more videos. All right, that's it for us here. Thank you guys for your support. You're really helping us to innovate the best new products that we can. So we appreciate your support. Thank you very much. All right, so thanks for watching. Your support is helping us to design the most innovative products. So if you want to purchase N2itive products, you can do it, of course, through our website, n2itive.me, or you can also do it through any of our authorized dealers like E3 Tuning. E3 Tuning. Jesus.
Yeah, you got it.